Hello everybody, my name's Crave and this is some city skylines, but this is a special episode because in waiting for the expansion to hit this coming week, I was like, yeah, I'm retiring Los Horus, but I still want to do at least one more video on city skylines before I vanish until After Dark releases. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna show off a couple of maps that people made, because there's more than just the assets that people are making in this game. There are also a lot of people who are just very happy making maps, and making beautiful maps at that. This is the first one. I already turned off all mods and all assets, because After Dark I'm gonna play the game vanilla, with only one mod unlocked probably, and that's gonna be to unlock all tiles. That's the only thing that I'm gonna allow myself to play with in After Dark. But for this one I unlocked the all tile mod, as well as unlimited money and all milestones, so I can instantly look over the entire map. And I'm gonna do that for every map you will see. Now, you might not necessarily notice this area or recognize it per se, but when I zoom out you might do something a lot more noticeable. Actually I need to put the entire air district view, the entire view. Now this is Skyrim. Someone actually, it's an older map already, but someone has basically made Skyrim in the map editor. Here you can, I think this is Solstheim, I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I played Morrowind and never played that expansion for Skyrim. But other than that, yeah. So we have, what do we have? We have, this is your first tile where you come in. This is where Riften is. It's here on this lake. Here's the honeycomb things. There's stuff here. I think this is where you fight one of the earlier dragons, actually. Here is, of course, that one city, and here's Windhelm. I think, at least. Or this is Windhelm, and this is the other one. I don't even remember. Here should be Helgen, where you start off with. That should be here. Then you go down. River Run is right here, near this island, and it's just Solitude over here. You can actually see where Solitude's palace would be. And yeah, this map actually looks pretty much like Skyrim, almost to the dot, to the yeah, it's just very much alike, and that's pretty damn cool. Yeah, basically all the maps, by the way, that I'm going to show off today, you can view on the, you can get on the workshop actually. Yeah. Oh man, I have such good memories to Morrowind. Maybe I should actually play Morrowind in a Let's Play someday, because I really loved it. There's also obviously Skywind that could be done, but there's just something about Morrowind and the story that I really loved, and it's probably one of my most played games on my Xbox, because I had it on the original Xbox back then. Oh, whoa. Hello, airplane. Yeah, this actually makes me want to play Morrowind, because you play, of course, not here, but over there on Vardenfell. That is actually here. Yeah, this is actually... Wow, this is actually Vardenfell. This is the mountain where you face off the final boss in Morrowind. Or is this Solstheim? That's also possible. It's actually, this is, yeah, this looks more like Solstheim from my memory. But this also kind of does. Anyway, yeah. Maybe I should play that. Just looking at a City Skylines map makes me want to play Morrowind. That's weird. And this is actually a Skyrim map as well, but... Yeah. Anyway, Fusroda, over to the next map. And welcome back to map number 2. This is a very water-heavy map. You can see all these little islands, and you're like, wait, what? How does this map even work? Well, this map is actually based off of an existing city. And let's just zoom out, and you might be like, what the hell kind of city looks like this? Well, that would be Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands. This is actually the city center with all the moats, all the grachten that run through the city center. And it's, yeah, there are roads all along these and houses built all along these. And it's a beautiful city. It's freakingly boring, personally, because it's a lot like any other Dutch city as a Dutch citizen, but definitely a place where tourists like to go. But yeah, this is the city center, and I would not even have the faintest clue what would be everywhere. All I think I know is that this is the main shopping district, and this is where Central Station is. That's about all I know. And when we look up on the 5-tile map, you can see that the moats go everywhere. This is the entrance to the IJsselmeer, the Southern Sea. You have the North Sea, which is far off all along this canal. I think that's the Amsterdam IJmuiden Canal. This is the harbor area and such, and more harbor, definitely here. So yeah, this is Amsterdam, and it looks, without any buildings, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, this is the A10 highway around the city, and all these connect off of it everywhere, going in all directions. Yeah, it's a cool looking map. Then again, it's our capital, you know. It's something you get used to after a while. You start off on this center tile, which is actually quite adequate, to be honest. So you really can get started with the city center, and it has all resources which Amsterdam in reality does not have. Yeah, it even has oil and ore on different islands. Looks kind of silly. It actually has a shit ton of oil and ore, maybe a little bit too much. Even put it outside of the actual buildable area, even with 25 tiles unlocked. Yeah, Amsterdam. On to the next. And now we're in Norway. This is a map called Ramberg. It's a Norway-inspired map. I'm not sure if it's based on a real height map or not. As Amsterdam, you could obviously see that it's definitely based on what the actual map of Amsterdam looks like. This is basically a map of a fjord. I'm not 100% sure if I read in the description or not if it was a real one. As you can see here, there are some places where you can build some cool harbor things. Maybe, hey, look at this, the tiny bit. You can actually just straight up build a road here. Can build something on it. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, there are a lot of cool, very difficult maps in the sense that there are a lot of mountains which you have to work with. I mean, there's a way you can easily get here. There's actually a... Oh wow, even the train... The train tracks are like, yeah, maybe you should build a harbor thing down here. Maybe you can. But it's... I like maps like these that have a lot of elevation, that force you basically to build differently, and cannot build a simply outstretched grid-like build. Seriously? Is that road costing me 5 a month? A week? Expenses 5 on roads. Yeah, apparently so. But yeah, that's why I have the unlimited money mod on right now, just so I can show you the maps. Oh man, cool. Whoa, this is actually pretty cool 3-way crossing. Okay, so this one goes to the left and off to the right with a off-ramp. This one comes from here and goes to the left. Okay, so this is the main highway. Yeah, this one is the main one that connects to both of these, and these have on and off ramps. Actually, they both connect to all. Yeah, wow. I'm just rambling now because of this cool constructed triangle. I'll see you in the next map. You might be wondering what kind of map this is. Well, this is based on a very popular, well, not necessarily popular, but well-known area in the United States. And that would be Monument Valley. And you're maybe like, well, what does all this water do here? well, you kind of need water in a city, so that's why all the water is here. But there's only just a little bit water to be used. I mean, this is all the water you can get, and then the rest of the map looks more like this, with the very peculiar and distinctive cliff. Well, how would you call these things again? Mesas. Yeah, these are kind of interesting mesas that just appear in Monument Valley, and they're pretty damn cool over there as well. So this allows you there's some cool things you can add by using some texture mods that I had to enable because to make it look like this, I tried loading it the first time and it showed me kind of like snowy area, just kind of weird. But then again, it looks pretty damn cool, and it really, over here, if you can't see the water, it does kind of look a lot like the desert. I mean, this could almost directly come out of like Red Dead Redemption or something. Man, I want to play that game again. City Skylines reminds me of so many other games. It's silly and ridiculous, isn't it? Regardless, yeah, so let's just have another overview look. So this is the entire map. If you have 25 tiles unlocked, see, this is the only water. It's just on the right side. There's some grass for resources, but other than that, mostly a desertous area. Now here's a map that's slightly different again. I really like these maps based on real places. And this is a map based on Whistler in BC, British Columbia, not British California. What am I even saying? And this is a very mountainous map in snowy area in the mountains. Whistler is actually the 2010 Olympics were held in Vancouver, but it was actually not well. A lot of the snow stuff was done in Whistler, which is a little bit further into the mountains from Vancouver. And let's just look at the entire map. I mean, look at this. This is one hell of a mountainous map. Yeah, ski stuff would be freaking cool to have in this kind of map. Yeah. So there's some highways here and there. I think those are the only two. I think the only rail's over there, is it? There's there's no rail is there no rail connection? Well, apparently this map doesn't start with rail. Huh. Maybe it does and it just ends somewhere out of a mountain or something, but if I look at the train map, that's ships can get in here. Yeah, I placed a dam just to see. The guy who made the map was like, yeah, this is a good place for a dam, because there's a waterfall here, so your dam can fill up easily. So I've just been filling it up for a couple of in-game months now, seeing if anything was possible there. There doesn't appear to be any rail connection to the outside. Well, you can still build rail, I mean, just only inside the city itself, I guess. Yeah, wow, it's actually filling up quite nicely. Impressive. Regardless, I have one more map to show. And here it comes. The final map we're checking out is called New Caledonia. And this is the tile you start on, and it's a very... I just like the view of this map. And if we zoom out completely, you can see a lot of mountains separating the two sides of the city, basically. There's a long beach highway. Yet it's late for me, so I'm getting tired and starting to say things that aren't right. So this is the highway along the beach over here. And here we have another entrance to the city, and you start over here in this tile, which slowly you break out into the big wide open, well, this is actually the biggest wide open area of the city anyway. Here are some reefs, some beaches and stuff. It's a very, very beautiful map, all things. Let's take a look around the city a little bit. Some really high mountains that separate parts of the city so that you can really split things up. There's even, yeah, pretty cool. Over here you can see the beach, the coastal highway with rails as well, looking quite snappy. Goes all along here. Just look at the mountains to your left and the beaches and water to your right and the tank truck in front of you. We must make sure that we don't drive through it. Well, which is hard, to be honest. Yeah. It goes all the way here. Here we have another connection there where you can get off the highway. It's a pre-made connection. Goes up into the mountains and all the way over here, and you can actually still... This is a large upper terrain area, and here's again lower terrain as well. And let's actually look here at this beach, because this beach actually has some sort of wave system going on. And the way the water goes back and forth across the beach like ebb and flow. And here's a bison. A bison. And there's a ship. Yeah. All these maps can be found in the Steam Workshop. We have had, in no particular order, because I can't remember the order. Actually, no. We started off with Skyrim, then we had Amsterdam, then we went to Norway with the something map. Wow, I don't even remember the name. We went to Nevada with the Monument Valley, well, Nevada or Utah. The Mojave Valley thing. Jesus, I don't remember all the names. Wow, this is bad. Whistler was there as well. And then here, New Caledonia. And water definitely goes multiple ways, which is pretty cool. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Make sure to watch for After Dark coming very soon. And like this animal, I would like to say bye, son.